This is a late video. I haven't really been uploading lately. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna try to get right back to it. What I wanted to talk about today was the latest signing that Real Madrid did, Vida Hazard. I think it's a great signing. It's in the right direction. I personally was expecting this last season, because losing Cristiano, you would think that Real Madrid would make a big signing because they were gonna lose like 50 plus goals. But I mean, it's fine now. I mean, I guess they're actually doing the business now, because like back then they signed Courtois, which I didn't understand why. If you had Keylor Navas already in goal, and he's like one of the best goalies in the world, and he's won you 3 champions, and you signed Courtois, I don't know. Man, it didn't make no sense to me. But this is a good signing. I think it's in the right direction. Hazard is in his peak years. I think he's like 28, 29. He's going to give like a good 4 years, 5 years to Madrid, probably 4, which are going to be like the best in his career. And it's the time to move. He's did all he had to do with Chelsea. He's won what he could. Basically, he hit the peak there. He's really good. His numbers this season were really good. I think he had like 19 goals and like 13 assists, which is really impressive. I mean, if you compare him to Cristiano and Messi, it's not like on that same par, but what he has to contribute, what he has to offer a team, that some games he can switch them by himself, and that's things you need from a top player. That's things that a top club needs. And I feel like he's going to contribute a lot in that sense to Madrid, where in some games they're really tight, where they need someone to step up and make something happen out of nothing. And I think Eden Hazard can actually do that. I'm not going to say he's going to win all the games that they need to win, but he's actually going to do something that they couldn't do before, which is actually score. I'm not going to say he's going to score all the goals, because that's what they brought Jovic for, but now having Hazard on the left, having Jovic in the middle, and having Benzema, I guess, on the right, it's a pretty decent squad. I mean, I'm jealous. No, I'm not jealous, but I mean, it's good for Madrid. The Galactico is going to be attractive now. I mean, Hazard, he's a good prospect. He's been showing out since, I don't know, 2013, 2012, when he was a young talent in Lille, and Chelsea betted for him, and they bought him for, I don't know, a couple of pounds. I think like 20, 30 maybe. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. I remember when they bought him, and I remember his first season at Chelsea, he won the Europa League. It was really impressive. Like, he had like some golazos that he scored, long range. Like, he was just a talent. His dribbling is insane. Not on the same level as Messi. Not the same level as Messi, but, you know, something really close and something really, really impressive, you know. Not that many players are playing at his level. There's not really that many players in the market. There's not many players in the market that are as lucrative, as marketable, as appealing as this type of signing, you know. There's very few players. He's a top player in the world. You could probably say Neymar, I don't know, Messi, Ronaldo, obviously. But, I mean, he's up there. He's like maybe top 5 lucrative signings. And his overall game is really impressive. He holds up the ball really well. He likes to encarar jugadores. He likes to take one-on-ones. He likes to distribute the ball, give crosses, do little tricky passes, get past 1 or 2 players. He's really strong for his size, in my opinion. There's a lot of times where center backs or other players are trying to knock him down, and he stays up on his feet, and he's really quick with it. I've seen him when some of the goals he scored against Arsenal, where like I think Coquelin is trying to take him down, and then Koscielny gets in his way and everything, but like nothing stops him. Like, he just keeps on going, and he scored against them. And there's many goals. Like, you could say that West Ham goal, where he took on like the whole team from like the midfield and still scored. He's a talent, and he's gonna be really great for Madrid, and he's gonna score some really great goals. But we'll see what happens, and like how the team chemistry goes on from now, and how the team tries to work with this new signing. I'm pretty sure all the players there are excited, and it gives them more of an incentive to stay at the club now that Eden Hazard's there, because they're seeing that the board is actually doing what they need to do. They're buying the players that they need to buy. They're trying to be the top club that everybody thinks they are. And like that's what the board needs to do. They need to sign these players that are going to take them back on top, and that are going to get them those sponsorships, those TV deals, those ad revenue, I don't know, things like that. That's just going to generate money. So on a business sense, on a monetary sense, they're making the right moves. The football sense, I think, as well, because this guy's a talent. You're not going to really see that many players that play like him and are really good at holding the ball, getting the other players to play, like getting his team into play, scoring goals. He's a talented guy. He's gonna do really good in Madrid, and we'll see how it goes from there. This is what I have to say about the Hazard transfer that has occurred. I've seen some things where like the Madrid fans were like chanting or saying things while he was being presented that they wanted Mbappe, but I mean, I feel like it's just the type of crowd or the type of fans that Madrid has. They really they also hold a high standard of trying to be the best in the world and thinking they are the best in the world, and so to do that, a lot of them, they expect these type of signings every single summer, every single January, every single transfer window. And so that's why they're demanding Mbappe at the same time. Because I think some people were saying that they were sickening or things like that they get Eden Hazard and they don't even want him. They want Mbappe. But I feel like the Madrid fans were trying to say that they wanted both. And that would be a crazy team. They'd just be too stacked. And I mean, this is the difference, you know. I mostly see British fans getting mad, not British fans, but other fans. Like they say that they're football fans, but whatever. But sometimes when you're a fan of an elite club, you just you can't expect like these low class performances, these things like that, and that's why they demand more. And I can see why it happens. Hazard's gonna be good a signing for them. He's gonna have a great season, I bet. But we'll see what happens with La Liga and the Champions and whatever. But great signing for Madrid. Hope him a good season. Hope he has a good season. And I just want to talk a little bit about these new tops that they have. They're pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of reminds me of the 2011, 2012 type uniform that they had with the collar and everything. But I mean, they're pretty good jerseys, and they're really nice. And I think they're just released now, but yeah, they're good jerseys. If I was a Madrid fan, I'd buy them. I'm not a Madrid fan, but they look decent. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you liked the video, and I'll talk to y'all when I have another topic to talk about.